join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, and welcome to the Bryan Board of Public Affairs meeting for April 26, 2023. First on the agenda is to approve the minutes of the April 18th, 2023 regular meeting and the April 18th, 2023 special joint meeting. Board, you've been supplied with minutes from those meetings. Are there any questions or corrections? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve.
I will move to approve the minutes.
Second. Tom?
Yes.
Karen? Yes. Jim?
Yes.
Annette? Yes.
Next is a hearing of public concerns. Anyone present that would like to address the board that's not on the agenda? Seeing none. Next is a resolution. Pat, would you number and read, please?
Resolution number 6, 2023, authorizing the Director of Utilities to apply for U.S. Department of Energy grant opportunities for the Auglaize Hydroelectric Plant and declaring an emergency.
Yeah, so recently the Department of Energy released a couple of incentive and grant programs. Last Friday, Jim and I met with several members from AMP and also some members from the Ferguson Group. The Ferguson Group is a company that specializes in assisting with federal funding and the grant application process. So currently they have two incentive programs that are available. The first one is Section 242, which is basically an incentive program that would provide us payback of 1.8 cents per kilowatt hour for those kilowatt hours that were produced at Auglaize. And that would be for years 2021 and 2022. We also may be eligible for an additional 8 years. It's a 10-year payback program. So what we would do is complete the application, submit it to the Department of Energy. They would review it and then give us a written determination. The deadline is May 8th, so we do have some work to do here in the next week and a half to get that one submitted. The second one is what they're calling Section 243, and this is an efficiency improvement program. It provides incentives to owners of facilities that make capital improvements directly related to improving efficiency by at least 3%. Recently, unit number 3, Jim and his crew have made some repairs, and then just kind of at the end of what they can do, it's inoperable without doing further damage. So what we would like to do is apply the rebuild of unit number 3 for this project. Under this program, payment shall not exceed 30% of the total project cost up to $5 million. We roughly estimate that the rebuild would cost about $1.5 million. The deadline for this is June 20th, so we have a little bit more time, but it is a lot more complex than the other one. So we would like to utilize the Ferguson Group to help us with that process. The Ferguson Group is a partner of AMP, and so we would receive like a 15% discount on their rate. So again, and also they let us know that there may be an additional program coming out here in the next month or so, which is Section 247, which was more along the lines of maintenance and repairs, and we believe we would have projects to submit for that as well.
Derek, what does the 1.8 cents per kilowatt hour produced equate to in dollars and cents?
We haven't got that far yet.
We haven't calculated that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't got that far yet.
Sounds like the grant money for the, what is it, Unit 3 is pretty good timing.
I'm glad
glad to hear that you want to utilize their assistance to help apply for the grant with all that experience. Help us get it done in a timely fashion and be best prepared to submit the right information and not lose out on default for something that we might not have otherwise. So glad to hear it.
So how did you happen to hear about this again?
It was through an email from AMP. This was some updates they had.
Any more questions? Motion to approve.
Make a motion we approve. I make a motion we approve resolution number 6 to apply for the grants for the Auglaize Hydroelectric Plant.
Second.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is another resolution. Pat, would you mind reading, please?
This is resolution number 7, 2023, recognizing National Drinking Water Week, May 7th through the 13th, 2023, and the essential role water plays in our daily lives.
So Drinking Water Week is celebrated the first week of May, full week of May every year. This year's celebration begins May 7th and ends May 13th. This year's theme stresses the importance of resilient water infrastructure. And just for example, there's an estimated 2 million miles of aging water main across North America. So it just kind of reinforces those efforts that increased investments are going to be required to continue to deliver water reliably. Drinking Water Week is also a celebration that recognizes the vital role water plays in our everyday lives for both water professionals and the communities they serve. So the resolution we have before you this morning is to recognize National Drinking Water Week, May 7th through the 13th.
Will we be putting a banner up across town?
I'm not sure. They're still working on what they're going to do.
No, we used to have one. It might be worn out by now.
I remember putting it up.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. I think it's pretty timely that it's coming up now after we recovered so well from our water crisis. So I think it gives people a new appreciation maybe for what we had. Can I have a motion to approve, please?
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Next on the agenda is to accept the resignation of an office employee. Jackie.
Good morning, everyone. This morning, we are asking that you accept the resignation of Megan Weiler as an account clerk as of March the 17th of 2023. She has accepted employment elsewhere.
Questions, comments? Regretfully, I wasn't able to get to know Megan very well for the time she was here, but I hate to lose her. Can I have a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion that we accept the resignation of Megan Weiler.
I'll
Second.
Go ahead.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to post for an account clerk. Jackie.
So with her resignation, we would like to go ahead and start the recruitment process and post that position this afternoon, and then start recruiting outside as well.
I'll make a motion we post for the account clerk position.
I've seconded.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to reclassify clerk-treasurer employee. Jackie?
Yes, we respectfully request that we reclassify Jessica Davies from an account clerk 2 to a probationary account clerk 3, where she will serve 6 months as probationary. And then we'll come back to you to take her to regular employment status. She has been with the city since 2013. In addition to that, she meets all the essential functions of the city account clerk 3. Jessica can be relied upon to complete all of her duties efficiently, and even remains pleasant in the adverse situations that the clerk's office is sometimes put in when customers come in about their bills and other questions. Furthermore, she provides training and guidance to her coworkers in several areas while maintaining her work performance in customer service, billing, invoice cloud, which she was instrumental in helping implement that, and as well as our AMI implementation that we're currently working on, and several other things that she continues to do on a daily basis.
Sounds like a good employee.
She is.
She's a great employee.
She's a great employee.
So, I really appreciate you looking into this for her. Everything that Jackie said.
And more.
And more. She does some other duties also, city account clerk, so.
Be happy to move her to probation. I'll make a motion, we move.
I'll second.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to hire a part-time clerk-treasurer employee.
Many of you may remember Sandy Boster. Today we are respectfully requesting that we hire her as a part-time city account clerk 3. She retired from the clerk-treasurer's office in January of '22 when she was the assistant office manager payroll employee. We're requesting that she come back part-time to assist to cover for vacations and other leave of absences that happen throughout the year at the clerk's office. In addition, she's going to work 20 to 25 hours. In addition, her presence in the clerk's office will allow some of the other employees in the clerk's office to concentrate on the many projects that they have going on there as well. We're looking at the AMI implementation. They're going to be doing an upgrade on their SSI computer system. So she's just going to be there to help in those transition periods.
And just to add, we do have a rather young office, so her experience will be very helpful in training them some of the aspects that come up, not every day, you know, once every 2 months, once every 3 months, so we appreciate you considering this.
It's an excellent idea. Utilize her talents and experience to help out. Yeah, that's great.
Do I have a motion to approve?
Yes, would we rehire Sandy Boster part-time?
I will second that.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Next is a motion to cancel the May 2nd, 2023 regular meeting due to a lack of quorum.
Just asking for a motion to cancel the May 2nd meeting.
Because that's kind of why we're here today, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we cancel the May 2nd meeting due to a lack of quorum.
Second.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a motion to effect semi-monthly disbursements. Can I have a motion to pay the bills, please?
I'll move that we pay the bills.
I'll second.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next, comments from EPA and staff. Let's start with the director.
I want to just wish Megan well in her future endeavors and congratulations congratulations to Jessica for her reclassification and her continued hard work, and to welcome Sandy back. Mayor?
I would like to sincerely thank the administration of BMU and also BPA for looking into the reclassification of Jessica and allowing us to bring Sandy back part-time. And very grateful that Sandy was willing to do so with all the knowledge that she has in that office. Also like to report I was in Columbus yesterday for AMP and OMEA. We met with State Representative Hoops and Senator McCauley, and they are in the middle of budget season, in the middle of caucus hearings for that. There is not much on the budget that should negatively impact public power, so we were grateful for that and continue to highlight concerns we've had in past amendments to hopefully make sure that's fresh in their mind as they go through this process.
Again, thank you so much for looking at the reclassification of Jessica and Sandy. I mean, and the mayor, thank you too. And we move along, so it'll be helpful for us.
Good. Jim? Jackie?
No, sir.
Anything from the press?
Sorry to be late a few minutes.
It's not our usual time.
Yeah.
Lucky I didn't just show up at 5:30.
Just ditto on what everybody else said about Megan and Jessica and Sandy. Everything's good.
The same, welcome Sandy back, and Jessica, good job, and congratulations on the advancement. And I also want to say, for Public Power Week, it is timely. We've done the hydrant flushing, and we had the emergency with the water towers, and the valve, actually. So water is in front of everybody's mind, and they know how urgent it is needed and how safe it must be kept, and know that we are doing our due diligence to help keep them safe by seeing these things in the news. So, and then public consent.
Annette?
Yes, let's celebrate National Water Week. That'd be great. Best wishes to Megan on her next adventure. Congratulations to Jessica on her promotion, and welcome back to Sandy. And let's see what kind of grant money we can get on for the hydro plant. That'd be great if we can get some serious money in there to keep that going. So that's all I have.
Okay. Best wishes to Megan, and welcome back, Sandy, and Jessica, and congratulations on your promotion. That concludes the regular meeting. At this point, we will be going into executive session to discuss acquisition of property. Before that, we will take a brief 5-minute recess. And besides the board members, I would ask Derek, Mayor Slade, and Pat to stay with us.